Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch.
Well, hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome in.
Clint, Steven, Omega.
Welcome in. Appreciate the lurk. Omega, Steven, how y'all doing? Welcome in, everybody.
Playoffs Saturday.
It is. It's playoff Saturday. We got 2 games today. I can't wait. Oh, how much money are we winning today? That's the big question. That's the
Not
big
too
question.
much, hopefully. Tax season's coming.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I'd love to be taxed a ton because that means we won a ton. That would be crazy. But instead, we're going to write it all off because it's all losses and fun times. Fun times. Fun fact, I don't think there's probably accountants out there that'll check us on that. I don't think we could write off losses though in gambling though, can we? I think that might be illegal. So. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try, but you know, I'm gonna have a tax person probably look over all my shit anyway, just because fuck it. Why do all that? You know what I mean? But yeah, welcome in everybody. How y'all doing today? I do appreciate all the lurks and everybody stopping by saying hello. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We got a good slate of games today.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think we got a good slate of bets today.
Yeah, that's going to be very, very, very true. So let me just make sure this is working. We got a slightly new graphic. We're going to be tuning the graphics over a little while. So, guys, you're welcome to chime in and give us some feedback too. But we're going to be tuning in. We're going to be tuning the graphics. We're going to try to make them a little bit slightly better. This one's, different. Rams gave you an option since you bought a playoff ticket and a parking pass. They offered either a full refund or use that money towards season tickets next season. You're not traveling to Arizona. That's totally fair. Hopefully you're good, Omega. Actually, that's a real good point. Hopefully you're good with all the craziness that's going on in your area too. Obviously, totally understand that. Hopefully, that's terrible. Yeah, I can't even imagine what everybody in the area is going through. So even if you are safe, I'm sure you're impacted in some way, shape, or form. So obviously, if you're talking to us here on Twitch, you're likely not in imminent danger, but life could suck right now. So hopefully it gets better for sure.
Yeah.
But let's talk about football because you're probably tired of talking about
stuff.
everything. Yeah, exactly. You're probably tired of talking about all that nonsense. But we're just gonna get literally right into it right now. So. Love to see this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so we could take a look. This is the full slate of the draft order, obviously up to the playoff teams, right? Like, 'cause I think that's where it gets a little wonky.
So actually, that's 18. Perfect.
Okay, yeah, there we
actually,
go. I
like
that's
good.
I like it.
It's like you knew. So I learned something new this year. I think spots 1 through 10 alternate. So if you notice, like the Giants in the first round have the 3rd pick, in the 2nd round we have the 2nd pick, and in the 3rd round we get the 1st pick in that round. So that's different.
Is that due to trades? That all the way? No, because the trades are called out, right?
Yeah. So it's like something to do with like fairness or whatever, balance or whatever. Same thing with the Raiders there. You see they 6, 5, 4, and then same thing with like all the way down until like the Saints have the ninth, eighth, and seventh. So it kind of just rotates there, and then the same with the Bears. It's something I learned. Yeah, competitive balance. I
Hmm.
just learned about that. So when it comes
I
to
had no
like
idea.
trades and
Yeah.
some draft trade picks are worth more because they actually are picked before, and yeah. So
Okay. All
yeah.
right. So it's like
Unfortunately,
their answer to the lottery system, essentially.
sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish the football would go towards the NBA's way of doing it, where
Yeah.
like just because you suck doesn't mean you get like the first pick.
Yep.
Because the Giants should have that first pick, and now we're screwed out of a quarterback, uh, which you'll see in our next pick or picture, because the Titans, although I don't think they are a clear cut need of a quarterback, I think they might give the Will Levis thing one more chance, but I think the Raiders might be willing to send the house and give the Titans a trade package to what they need and move up to that one spot. I hope the Giants don't go all in and just to move up 2 spots. Um, I don't want to move on yet, but we'll see in the next. Did you get my Discord photo, by the way? There's
Probably.
one
Let me
more
take a quick
for after this one. It was a late ad.
late ad. Okay. Oh, I see it now. Yep. Got it. Okay. We
Yeah.
can add it when we're ready.
So yeah, that'll be after this one. Um, my next photo that I sent will explain why I think we should stay where we are. But yeah, Travis Hunter. I like Robinson. I think he's a good wide receiver. Hyatt needs to go. He hasn't panned out to what I thought he could be. I think just in the day ball and Joe Shane regime, they don't like to, use him for whatever reason. But bring Travis Hunter in. I guess it's already been stated that he wants to play both ways in the NFL. I don't know how that's going to work financially to get paid for 2 positions and the wear and tear in the NFL. Um,
Hmm.
I'm not saying college players are soft, but like you're playing like the creme de la creme of players. You know what I'm saying? Like to
Right.
get hit over 100 times a game, like
Right. Right. Right.
you know, and then
I'll,
the
I'll say it.
financial
It's a
bag.
different game. I'll say it. It's a
Yeah,
different game. So it's not calling anybody soft. Look, you're playing football. Like you're getting hit. Like it's difficult, but it's a different game. Like you can't. We can't. If it's an argument that I have with a lot of people where they believe that the top team could come in and beat the Titans or come in and beat the
if he's
Browns or something like that,
if
and
he's gonna do
it's
it,
so different. It's so
if
different.
he's gonna do it, it's gonna be spot. Like if he's a wide
Right.
receiver, he's gonna be a spot corner here and there.
Right.
If he's gonna
Right.
be a full time corner, he might come in for like a red zone or a third down. He's not gonna be full time at both positions. I can't see that being the case.
Right.
Either way, he's gonna come in and be Giants wide receiver number 2 behind Neighbors, and he's gonna be our cornerback 1. So
Yeah.
he can either be our number 1 corner or our number 2 wide receiver. Both would be good with me. Did you want to touch on any of the top 10 there, or are you good on that?
I mean, I think a lot of it makes sense. Watching some of these folks, that safety from Georgia, a little worried, right? That guy's pretty good. He's got a lot of noise
Malachi
around
Starks.
how good he is. Yeah, a lot of noise around how good he is. So, I
The
hate to see getting all those
defender's
upgrades.
the edge defender for the Penn State is getting compared to Micah Parsons, so that's kind of
Oh,
scary.
great,
Uh,
great.
yeah,
Yeah, I've just been noticing the people that are getting buzz around where they are. I haven't heard about offensive tackle, but I mean the Saints need all the help in the world they can get at every position. So,
yeah. Oh, I see. Your division rivals.
all
You
that
got
thing.
to see
Yeah.
them twice a year.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the safety that worries me slightly more, but I ain't worried about what the Saints do. Anyway, oh man, I'm just gonna keep laughing, man. That was a great season finale. Oh boy. Anyway,
It's crazy because I mean outside of the first 2 weeks, looking at these teams like from the last like 6 weeks, I would say the Panthers are way better than what the Saints are moving forward. I
oh
think they
yeah,
have. I know you don't want to hear it as a fan of the Bucks, but
no,
like I think they are a place like the Commanders where people actually might want to go to in free agency.
Mhm.
What they're building there and being drafting in the top 10. Um, I think it's promising for them. Um,
it's
Unlike the
definitely
Browns, who
possible. Yeah, yeah. Cleveland, right? I
you
mean,
give them the first pick every
you know,
year and they're still gonna Cleveland.
yeah. Yeah, you'd be shocked if the Saints don't trade down because of how messy their cap space is. At some point in time, they can't. The kick the can game is going to come loose for them at some point in time, and I think they're close. They're close to really imploding. So, yeah, the Saints I think are going to be in a real bad spot. But Carolina, unfortunately, is setting themselves up to look like they might be the team of the future. The only saving grace is Dave Tepper's still the owner, and he'll fuck it up. Like he knows how to fuck up a good thing. He did this year.
Reports came out he backed off the last 8 weeks of the year, and that's when they started taking off.
Right. He's like, hey, let me let the football people do what I hired them to do. Go out there, win games. Yep. And they did. And I mean, they looked good. They didn't win a lot of games, but they still looked good even in losses. You know, they played us close, here in Carolina for sure. So I get it. There's a lot of reason to be excited if you're a Panthers fan. But I mean, yeah. Am I all that worried? Not really. No. Like they've got to do it consistently, and they have to do it with expectation. Like that's always the next step, right? Once you build hype, now there's gonna be expectation where people are gonna think that they should be better than they are. They should not be a 4 or 5 win team next year. So we'll see what happens. But yeah,
But I can honestly say I can see the Raiders moving up to 1, getting a big package from the Raiders to the Titans. Titans moving down to 6. I think you give Levis one more year. They're definitely gonna bring in a whole new front office. Unless the new front office doesn't want him, they want to do their own thing. Either way, I would be okay with either wide receiver there. McMillan, he led the league, the college in receiving yards. He's 6'5". Like he's tall, he can go up there and get it. Travis Hunter obviously gives you that 2-way player. I'll be pretty good there. But obviously, if this were to pan out, we're stuck without a quarterback. All our quarterbacks are up for free agency. I think if we move to the next slide real quick, if it's there, if we go out and sign number 2 on the list, Justin Fields. I think that will tell fans that we're pretty much going to be staying at number 3. I would be okay with it. He comes in for a year or two. Next year we go. I think next year's draft class for quarterbacks is a little bit better than this year. Not saying that Ward and Sanders aren't going to be great players, but after that in the first round, I can't see another quarterback going. I mean, outside of maybe Quentin Ewers, but who didn't look all that great last night.
Nope. Looked terrible last night.
Yeah, so Justin Fields' name's been thrown around. Unfortunately, Jameis has been thrown around, and honestly, I wouldn't be upset about Marcus Mariota being signed either. He'd probably be a little bit cheaper than Justin Fields, which would give us a little bit more room to go spend on another offensive lineman. I think we're pretty set at 4 of the 5 positions. So if we can go out and get that 5th number 5. I'd be pretty good, and then focus on the defense.
This list is staggering to me, right? I look at this and I say to myself, if Minnesota lets Sam Darnold walk, that's a big problem, right? And now you're asking Sam Darnold to come in, learn a new system again. I worry about that. So I think he's going to be a Viking. I think they lock him up. I don't think there's any chance he leaves.
If they win tonight.
I don't even know if it matters. You think they have to win?
I think because of their schedule and how they played week 18. And if you lose in the first round, that's 2 losses he could play really good tonight or Monday night. But if he plays bad, that's 2 really bad losses where he didn't play well against good teams. I'm just saying,
yeah, it's hard for me to just discount what he did the beginning. I mean, he can't control who he played, right? The first 17
They bring
weeks,
him
obviously.
back, and he's on a short leash next year.
Yeah.
I know it's crazy to think that he's on a short leash after what he did this year. And I know it's like nuts to say. But you have this quarterback that you drafted. You want to see what you got.
I get it, but JJ McCarthy he fucking handed the ball off 35 times a game in college. Like, why do we think he's any good? Like, just because he's from Michigan and so was Brady? I mean, the guy had a power run game and a number 1 defense that had 5 people taking the top 10 last year, and they'll have another 2 or 3 people taking top 10 this year. Like, this guy, it's hyper on JJ McCarthy is fucking so overblown. And it's just crazy where Sam Darnold's actually slinging the rock, actually getting the ball to the people. you short leash, sure. I don't know what that means, but like you give him, it's his team, and you reevaluate by the middle of the season. You don't just give him 3 games and be like, look, if you don't come out and crush everybody, they're going to have an
Right.
easy schedule again because they finished second in their division, right? So they're not going to be playing against first place teams in the NFC, and it's going to be easier again. So it's going to be more of the same with him. But that's why I just think like Sam Darnold, come on. I mean, he can't go anywhere. Like he was on fire all year. We're talking about MVP candidate, not really, but like close.
So there's
Russell
like 3
Wilson's
people I wouldn't mind on this list. But Russell
Mhm.
Wilson's getting re-signed to the Steelers.
Right, has to be right. Has to.
Jameis, he'll probably, I don't know, maybe now with Watson being down, they offer him a bag. I mean, he brings a culture to the team that like people love him. He's found Jesus. And, yeah, he's so really outside of that. I mean, Fields and Mariota, unless Mariota resigns to be a backup to there in Commanders to Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you can go get starter money, why I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that. And then
True.
so really just Fields and Mariota for me on this list. And then another name that I wouldn't mind, that I don't know if you're gonna trade for him or if he's a free agent and just didn't make the top 10, would be Derek Carr just for a 1-year deal.
Yeah, I don't think he's a free agent. I think he's still stuck with the. Their Saints owe him at least another $40 million.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a huge contract to absorb.
Yeah, but I mean, I only say his name because I mean, Rattler didn't play bad the last few games. I mean, he didn't win, the outcomes, but he didn't look bad. I mean, so maybe they do the Denver Bronco thing, move on, cut losses. I mean, there's an option there.
I mean,
But my biggest one
potential.
I've been saying for months is Justin Fields.
You have, but you called Justin Fields a long time ago. I like it. The more and more I hear about it and see it, I like it. Again, you got to have a stable front office, which the Giants are. I mean, they're not moving on from anybody, so I guess stability is there.
No.
But
So pair him.
There's a lot of that.
You pair Justin Fields with his scrambling ability with Tyrone Tracy, and I guess Devin Singletary's coming back, and then you get, you got Neighbors and Travis Hunter as your wide receiver 1 and 2. I mean, it sounds good on paper.
Yeah,
but
the key is really getting the offensive line shirt up and getting the right scheme.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the biggest thing is making sure your scheme matches Justin Fields' skills because I don't think he's a do it all guy, and he might grow into it, but if he's got the right scheme around him and
you
you
give him
stay
that
scheme
confidence
specific,
because the Bears screwed up with his mental.
Oh, badly. I mean, he didn't play. I mean, one of the things, he's not a turnover machine, and I think that's the important part, right? If you don't turn the ball over in the NFL, like there's value for you at quarterback position if you don't turn the ball over. I mean, you look at some of these other folks here, like Mason Rudolph, turnover machine. Jameis Winston, turnover machine. Like Flacco, turnover machine. Still, like all these guys they're solid. They fill in, right? They'll get you something, but these guys aren't. These guys aren't.
Like I said, 3-1, 10 touchdowns to 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Like I'll take that the first 4 games of the year.
All day long. So exactly. All day long. And twice on a Sunday for sure.
Absolutely.
I thought he played excellent. So this will be interesting. Interesting to see how it all pans out and like how does this, come into shape here with the way that the draft order could look. I mean, it's Ashton Genty down to the Cowboys, huh? That's what they're thinking.
I've been hearing a lot of that. The running back out of Boise, fast. They need a running back. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I think
terrible.
I think I like what I see for the 49ers there. They get their defense gets even better, bringing in Malachi Williams from Georgia.
Yep.
Or Michael Williams.
Michael, yeah. Yep.
And then
it makes sense.
Tyler Warren, give your tapper outer there a good tight end to throw to.
We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen there. Yeah, edge rusher in Atlanta too. Oh, that's terrible.
I do like bringing in defense, but I mean, I don't know if this defensive line was the issue for the Bengals. But I mean, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
there's not
can't
a
imagine. Yeah, their front four was actually played, I think, the best on their team. Like they probably need
yeah.
corner help. Maybe this is the best available pick type thing too. But again,
I know
Michigan,
two people
right?
are free agents this year, so we'll see
Oh,
if
that's
they
right.
can re-sign them.
Yep, you got free
Yeah.
agents. Yeah, every always year you're always going to be losing folks. So yeah, we were not up with the Bengals, unfortunately. And I know, a lot of folks that frequent this show very very sad this week about the way that the Chiefs just basically didn't even
Yeah.
try, and by them not trying, well, that kind of screwed over
That's all they
everyone else.
needed
So
because the Dolphins lost, didn't they?
yeah, the Dolphins
Yep.
lost. Yep, and yeah, I mean it was just
They were basically a coin flip away from making the playoffs,
yep,
and
yep,
unfortunately, it was a double-sided coin.
yep. Yeah, I mean they tried hard to lose that game. The Chiefs, like I have never seen a team try so diligently to lose, and I mean they succeeded because they
Yeah.
lost. That was a wild game. That was
We'll see how
incredibly
that
wild.
we'll see how that 2 weeks off plays out for them.
Yeah,
It's a lot of time with
exactly.
no football.
A lot of time with no football. But speaking of, let's get into it. Let's get into talking about what happened last week, week 18, real quick, as we take a look. I did not have a great week 18. I was chasing points, and yeah, I kind of screwed the pooch just a touch, right? As I take a look at this, I went on a flyer here. Again, thought the Giants would pull one out against the Eagles. They weren't playing anybody. That was kind of sad, but. Very few games got picked across the board. Chargers and Bucks are the only two where even Helmet was right. So, but Helmet told us about the Titans and Texans. Can't believe that one, right?
Yeah.
Can't believe that one. Titans didn't win. I'm shocked. I was hoping that they would. But you know what? It's another story for a different day.
The Bears squeaked one out with a field goal.
That was wild. That was
The Patriots decided they were going to fire their coach after a win.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Bills were the Bills trying to win that game. It's hard to say because the Bills, I think they were kind of like, hey, if we let them win, they won't get the first overall pick, and then we don't have to see Travis Hunter or whoever they were scared of seeing twice a year. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe maybe we had a little bit of that going on. That's definitely potential, right? But yeah, it was interesting.
Even like it's hard to believe that people want to lose because he's saying it, so I don't know how much it's true. The owner of the Giants was like, if I got wind that my coaching staff was trying to lose games, they would have been fired immediately. So like, it's hard to say that, but I mean, what I visually am seeing, like we were trying to lose games.
Right, 100%. Like, I mean, the way that the Chiefs played zero starters. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't think they coached to lose, but like,
But that's what I'm saying, right? The Eagles played zero starters and won the game, but
Yeah.
the Chiefs can play to zero starters and can't even score a touchdown or a point.
I mean,
which is only the second
Broncos
time
are fighting for the playoffs. Broncos are fighting for the playoffs, though. Giants are not fighting for the playoffs. Giants have a ton of injuries. Lost your starting quarterback in the middle of the year voluntarily, like on purpose, not lost, but like kicked his ass out of town. I agree, but there's a reason those guys didn't start in the for a team in the beginning, whereas the Broncos, that was their starting team. I mean, barring injuries and all the other shit, like that it was what they intended with from the mini camp is what I'm getting after. So I don't know. It's interesting to see, but wild game. Falcons losing really shocked me too last week. Not gonna lie, I thought they'd play a little bit harder. I thought there was a little bit more fight left in Atlanta, but man,
yeah, you guys decided, you know what, we'll just give them a first half head start, and then decided to play football in the second half.
Yep. Welcome in, Chloe. How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. Look. It was a rough week in the first half. Like, not gonna lie, was I sweating my ass off? Yes. Was I scared as fuck? Yes. I wanted that game to be over by halftime and Mike to have his record and everything else. But hey, all is well that ends well. They came out. They had a better plan. It was one of those things. I love Streamlabs. Streamlabs, you're the best. Oh man, just checking now. Yeah, I have the worst cap situation. Yeah, for sure.
It resets, so like things will happen and contracts will be restructured. But like, yeah, the Browns are gonna have to like reconsider some contracts. Maybe there might be some movement, a la Nick Chubb, That'd be kind
Yep.
of Miles Garrett. You know,
Absolutely. What's up, Smurf?
so
How
we'll
you
see.
doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. You know, we're just going through kind of a little season recap. You know, we've got it's super wild card weekend, right?
You got to change the commanders there. Half of it's green, half of it's red.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, you know, it's Christmas, right? It was Christmas a couple weeks ago, so you know, like, yeah. Good call. Good call. Yeah, Commanders did end up coming through and pulling through that game, so you know, it's fine. It's fine. We ended in a decent spot.
In a row now, I think.
Yeah, Lady Diamond was on a tear and did not do so well. Did not do so well. So, wait, didn't the Cardinals win? Or the 49ers? I don't know what happened here. 49ers won?
No, yeah, they won.
You got me. Yeah. But Lady Diamond did not do so well, but she was so far in the lead it didn't matter. Didn't make much of a difference. Let's pop over here and take a look at the wild card games as we start thinking about that. Did this really just happen? Did this really just happen? It was literally just working a second ago.
It was perfect.
It really, really was. Hit the refresh button, see what happens.
Now they're all gone.
I know, right? Oh, man. Hey, look at that. It works, and they're in the right order. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Need to win some money this weekend, Smurf? So do we. So do we. I'm telling you right now. Didn't the Browns do something with Watson's contract? So yeah, I think it came out that that it's not quite as guaranteed as everyone thought it was, or something along those lines. Like they have an out or an option, right? But I guess maybe it won't go against the cap. I don't know. We got to dig into it a little bit more too. But you're right. There's something going on with that for sure, for sure. There we go. I'm glad it came out perfect. Right. I guess you just got to refresh.
So you know, the season behind us. Time to get things right. Time to come and get that postseason record to perfection.
All right. I like it. This is going to be so easy, though. This is too easy, right? Like, these games are so easy to pick. They're done.
Yeah.
They're done. We should have put the spread up there and take a look at what the spread is, too, because I think that's interesting. But
some of them are interesting.
They really, really are. They really, really are. I like it. I think it's a 3-point spread last I looked in Houston, right? Chargers are favored by 3 on the road. If I remember correctly, let's take a quick peek over here.
Yep, it's at 3 even.
Thing logs me out. That is so stupid.
The Steelers Ravens is 9.5. The biggest point spread of the weekend.
9.5 for the Ravens. That's just wild. There ain't no way. I'm not touching points on that at all. Ravens win this game big, but I ain't touching the points. They probably win by 10, but I'm not touching it. I'm not doing it.
No, I can't.
I'm not doing it.
Because we're either going to get like
playoffs.
We're going to either get an early season matchup where it was like, what, 15-12?
Yeah, 18-16, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Something dumb shit like
it was
that.
All field goals.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I like that score much, much better than I do this nonsensical of, you know, but by 10 or more. I just think the Steelers are going to come out. Their defense is going to play tough. Their defense is going to play hard. I don't see it as just a smashing. Like
all I'm hoping for is a Texans team that is better than Christmas Day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been saying that Houston Texans are largely overrated for a while now. I really believe that.
The injuries didn't help for sure.
Right. Exactly. Mixed with injuries and the sophomore slump that CJ Stroud is in right now. I worry about this. But we're picking the game straight up. Let's see what we think right here. Yeah, just money line right here. We are on the Chargers. Yep, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
That is unfortunate for us. Totally and utterly unfortunate. I got to get the camera set up here over here.
Oh, yeah.
But you can carry on. Continue on.
No, I'm thinking that I think the Chargers win probably by 10 or more. Unfortunately, with the weapons that they had on offense going down early and often, it seemed like, and the Chargers being sneakily good, in my opinion. I didn't think in the preseason the Chargers were going to be in the playoffs. I thought they lost a lot on offense, and then Lad McConkey comes out and be a rookie sensation that he has been. I think the Chargers make a deep run here in the playoffs.
So you like Chargers by 10. So this is what we're cooking up. What you like over under? What's the over under on the game right now?
2.5.
Well,
Chargers are
points
favored,
what?
but
Yeah,
Chargers are 2.5
3.
favorite.
Okay, so over-unders at 41. So what are we cooking up? Do we like the Chargers with an alternate spread? Should we go Chargers by 10, you just said? Look at that. Should we cook up a little
would say
parlay
8.5.
bet right now?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? 8.5?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm feeling 8.5. I know that
Chargers?
I know the Texans are at home.
I mean, that's plus 227. I mean, look at that. Look at that. What do you think for the point total here? Over under, what do you like on this one? Off the 3. We'll build a little parlay for you. So Smurf told you with some money. Cooking right now.
I think it's gonna be mostly Chargers, so I'm gonna say 35.5.
35.5. Okay, so that's gonna lower our odds a little bit. Minus 274. Okay, and then obviously the Chargers to win the game, right?
Yeah.
We could add a little money line here, right? It'll help a little bit. Help a little bit with the odds. Parlay across the board. All right, so that total cooked up parlay right there is can't see the total odds. It doesn't give me a total odds, does it?
Does it not?
Oh, they can't be parlayed. They can't be parlayed. That's fun.
Oh.
Yep, can't do it. Rip.
So
Rip. Oh, you can't parlay either one of those two alternates. Man, get out of here, DraftKings. Get out of here. Guys, if you can find that parlay, that's obviously the one to hit because DraftKings won't let us do it. DraftKings won't let us do it. What a jerk.
what is it? Just plus 8.5.
Just plus 8.5 is plus 227. So,
okay.
So it's not bad, right? Not bad. You'll double your money. You'll double your money a little bit more than that. But
okay.
It's good. It's good, right? This would be a wonderful one. Put a little nice little 25er on it, turn into 81, right? Little 3x.
Is that what it is? Yeah. There you go.
That's what it would be. Yeah. That's what it would be. So, if you wanted to drop some chicken McNuggets, you might get some French fries back. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Be an interesting.
They have all the fries at the bottom of the bag.
Exactly, and all of them. Yeah,
God, I'm starving right now.
Yeah, holy shit! We should not talk about food. I'm also hungry. It is time for me to break my fast, for sure. Golly. Okay, let's. All right, let's see what Helmet says, and let's see what Helmet picks right here. Just let's just take a look, right?
Yeah. So if you're new here, we put the 2 help. Yep, and then we randomly pick one out.
And
usually the wrong one.
Oh shit!
But hopefully not this time.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh boy.
The Chargers, huh? Helmets on the Chargers. We're all on the Chargers. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Spoiler: I got the Chargers winning today too. Obviously, I think we all do, which is fun.
Yep.
All right, and then now we've got Steelers Ravens.
Yep.
Oh man, this is gonna be a fun game.
Had this been played 4 weeks ago, I thought it would have been a good game.
Yeah.
But the Steelers have stunk, and I think they continue to stink. And I'm interested in seeing what their offseason looks like. But I think the Ravens, what is that, 9.5 right now? I think I said. Yeah, 9.5. The biggest spread of the weekend. Yeah, I can't touch that.
No, I can't quite bet on it, where I can't take the Steelers plus 9.5 because I'm not confident they don't get blown out. But man, they play 9 times out of 10. I don't think it's a blowout, and so yeah, I think that's where we're at right now.
I think they lose, but I don't think it's a blowout.
100%. I think Tomlin has them ready to go. Tomlin's heard the noise that he can't win a playoff game, that he stinks, he's no good, get him out of here. He's heard it all before, right? I think 1,000% they're ready for it, and that's it. They're done. They're done. Yep. And the defense is going to be very, very good flying out here. They're tired of the noise. They're tired of hearing about it. If I liked unders, I would probably go under on everything here.
Yeah,
and take
I had to do an under this week. I'm not happy about it. But...
Yep. That's a tough one. All right, let's see what Helmet thinks here. What's going on, Wapo? How you doing? Helmet is on the Ravens as well. Oh, we are on upset alert today. We are on upset alert. Oh my gosh. Wapo's a Steelers fan also. Very sorry. Wapo, did you know that the Steelers are the only team to be more than a touchdown underdog this week? It's not looking good for the Steelers.
No, the Broncos are also 8.5.
Oh, are they really? Oh, they're 8.5. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, all right. Well, it's still the biggest point spread. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're on upset alert right here. We are on upset alert. All five of us on the Chargers and the Ravens. You know what that means? It's time to load up on the Texans and the Steelers and make some money. Oh man, it's gonna be incredible. I don't know. But yeah, I need chicken. No more chicken nuggets and French fries. Fuck yeah, I'm so hungry. Oh my god. Oh, anyway. Oh man, that's crazy. That is absolutely wild. I mean, if we take a look at the that game 8.5 with the Bills, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But 9.5 here. Oh man. Oh. It starts at 7 hours too. It starts at 7 hours. Look at that. What a game. This will be fun. This will be a lot of fun. This will be great. This will be fun. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. Good times. Good times. Oh man. All right.
And then
Anything else to talk about those two games? Like
No, not at all. I think we'll get more into it when we get to go over our parlays here in a few minutes.
I think so too.
But as far as just picking, no, I think I want to save the rest of it. Now, this game here could be a shocker, I think. I could see a scenario where the Broncos are victorious. I didn't pick them.
I cannot. I don't see a scenario where they are. I think the team is just far too young against a Bills team that is like, the Bills are literally Thor from Infinity War, where they're like, "Bring me Mahomes," like they are ready, like they want to go for the head, and and I get that sometimes overlooking a team is a bad thing. But sometimes overlooking a team is Thanos snapping them out of fucking existence, and I expect that to happen to the Broncos this week. I expect them to just be right out of here, right? And like it's just crazy. I got a bunch of Marvel references, not because of anything other than like what quarrel does an ant have with a boot, or boot have with an ant, or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm getting after here. So this will be an interesting one. Interesting.
It's the part is like I like what they're doing in Denver. I've never liked the coach. So
yeah, I don't like the coach from a personal standpoint. I think he's garbage. I think he knows how to coach football, sadly. But yeah, I give him like appropriate respect, but I don't like the fact that he's willing to run dirty programs and just let that shit go on under his nose and everything else. That to me, there's a lot of character issues that I have with Sean Payton, the coach. But you don't like him football wise either, or those reasons.
That and he just seems like an arrogant guy.
Oh yeah. I mean, yes, yeah. 1,000%. Guy thinks he's shit don't stick for sure. So, won one Super Bowl with like all-time great at quarterback. Anyway, I'll talk some shit about the Saints all day long. Fuck the Saints. Anyway, yeah, there's not much going on here. I think Josh Allen just runs over the team. I really do. I don't think there's much to talk about. Let's get this one going. And okay. Helmet's like, you know what? The Bills. That's how confident the Bills are actually going to win. The helmet has picked Denver. I like what Denver's got going on. I think they're going to be good next year, and I think they're going to be good for years to come. But no, not right now. Not right now. Packers, Eagles. This is an interesting one. This is a really, really interesting one. Where are we at? Okay. We're split. We're split. This is an interesting one.
Yeah, see, actually, I don't know what happened. I actually have a parlay on money lines picking the Packers. So, I mean, I'll stick with the Eagles for stream purposes, but I actually have the Packers winning this one.
Okay. I mean, we could change it if you'd like. Totally up to you. It's up to you. But
no,
yeah,
we'll leave it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. You're like, hey, the pick went in. It's in. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. You want the Packers, but man, those injuries last week. Yeah.
I just think it's awesome that like these two teams played amazingly good football in a shitty Brazil week 1. And it's going to be really cool to see them play football on a semi-good field. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
It's been doing a lot of snow. It's been doing a lot of snowing up there, so hopefully they'll have the field ready. I'm sure they will. It'll be a good game, I think.
I think so too. I think so too. I like what we got going on from a from a cold weather game perspective, right? Like it
Hurts is
feels like
coming
this
back.
game should be good. Yeah, Hurts is coming back. Yeah, he's been faking his
Jordan
injury.
Love.
Yeah, Jordan Love also faking his injury. You know, you got to build drop. It's cinema, guys. It's cinema. We know how it goes. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't. I give me the Packers by like. I like them by 10. I'm telling you right now. There's something about the Eagles team that I just don't like, and maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I just don't like them. Maybe I just don't like them. But yeah, maybe it's the fact that if the Packers win, maybe we get a better game. Maybe we get a second home game. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why I'm picking the Packers. I don't know yet.
Actually, I just checked and I have the Packers with the points, so 4.5.
Oh, Packers with the points,
So
4.5.
yeah,
That's fair.
so I'm not. Yeah, I knew I picked them, but I took them with the 4.5 points.
Okay. All right, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. I like the points for sure. I could see this game being a 2 or 1 point game beyond a shadow of a doubt. So, got nothing but playoff teams around here. It's time. It's time. Helmet thinks. Helmet says Eagles. Okay. All right. Helmet likes the Eagles. All right. So, you know what? Give me the Packers all day. Feel like I'm on the right side of this thing, you know? Feel like I'm on the right side of it. Now, this game is scary. This game is super scary. This game's going to come down to one thing and one thing alone. And I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but I'll spend a lot of time talking about it if we want. This is going to come down to can we coach and can we play defense? Because we got a couple things coming that are going really well for us. Jamel Dean, you know, arguably our top corner this year. Zion's played really well. So our top, you know, Jamel Dean coming back off injury, full go. Really excited for that. Our slot corner, Tyke Smith, who's shown a lot of promise at different times, coming back, full go. All pro, Antoine Winfield Jr., full go. So our secondary is back. So if Todd Bowles gets in his head that we've got to do this bullshit fucking blitz scheme where he's fucking blitzing random people and he's dropping our fucking pass rushers back into coverage, we're fucked. We're cooked again. It's going to be terrible.
The only thing you need to do is QB contain. Like, that's the one thing you got to stop, which I don't think you did when you played him earlier in the year.
No.
You can't let Daniels run all over you.
Right. He tore us up on the ground. We had a very big lead. Like we stopped him early, and that was it. And that was absolutely it. Young native, no, I don't see it. I don't see it happen at all. Can Denver's defense handle Buffalo? I don't see it at all. I don't. I think they're going to try. I just don't see it happen.
They won't. I don't think so.
Right. I think they're a little too young, and I think Josh Allen just says, you know what, I'll do it myself. And I think this is, we're gonna see whatever they try to key on and take away, they're gonna find ways to exploit. Because if you key on taking Josh Allen away, like from a running perspective, I mean, you're gonna get the ball thrown all over you.
I think it's gonna be a big day from Coleman. Keon Coleman.
Yeah, Keon Coleman. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the wide receivers are very good, and
he's hearing all this.
Surtain's probably taking away Cooper, right?
He's hearing all these talks about, you know, the rookie wide receivers. He's like, hey man, don't forget, I'm a rookie wide receiver too, and a pretty damn good one.
Oh yeah, he's very, very good. They handled the Bengals last time. There's a difference between the Bengals and the Bills, though, right? The Bills are playing this weekend at home. The Bengals were hoping that the Chiefs would.
Bengals won that game
last week, you know.
And the Bengals won that game.
The Bengals did they win? See, there you go.
They beat the Broncos. That they needed that to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Okay, gotcha. So that's why they would have won if they were the same.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. See, my memories are already gone of that game just because it's you know, I mean, it's challenging, right? It's definitely challenging, but I think the Bills will give them all they got, right? Do I think it's going to be a 30-point blowout? No, but I think the Bills win that game 35-15 or 30-15 pretty handily, and I don't think they're ever feeling like they're in danger of losing. So I'm sorry, Young, if you are a Broncos fan, I think you got a lot of talent, a good coach, and good situations going forward. You know, like a good football coach. You know, so if I were you, I'd be excited for next year and this, that, and the other. But I don't think it's going to be this year. I think this year is going to be this year you're going to have some challenges. So, plus rookie QBs in the playoffs don't typically perform all that well, right? I think there's probably a 30% hit rate on most of them. So it's not always a thing. And we have to hope and pray that I'm
And
saying
not
the same
only
thing
that,
here too.
the last playoff win was what, Tim Tebow?
Yeah, against the Steelers, Yeah. No, the last playoff win was the Super Bowl. That was the last time they even made the playoffs was the Super Bowl. So 2015. So we'll have to see.
A rookie.
Oh, for
Wasn't he a rookie that year?
I don't know if he was a rookie or not. Might have been. That could be for them. No, there was somebody else recently, like CJ Stroud last year. They won a playoff game, right? So like it can be done. It's not like unheard of, but yeah, it's just in general. A lot of lights over there right now. So Lady Bam seems to think that there's no problem. Like, let me just get Jane Daniels and run right over the Commanders. So, the Commanders going to be run roughshod right over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll see.
I think she said her words was she didn't like what she saw in the first half last week.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
it's a whole different team.
You got to show up for all 4 quarters.
Yeah.
So
what's Sean Payton going to do? Give everyone brass knuckles and tell them to go hurt everyone else? Sorry, is it too soon? Oh man. He can have all the tricks up his sleeves he wants. Josh Allen is not going down. Like, Josh Allen is like, I don't know what to tell you. Josh Allen has a date with Patrick Mahomes in Burrowhead, which is really, really shitty. I'm telling you right now, Josh is ready. Josh wants it, and he ain't letting no Broncos get in his way. Like, and I really feel that way. I feel like it's gonna be that way, and I feel bad because like, where do the Ravens sit and all that? Because like they got to say, but we'll see.
They're gonna be in the AFC Championship game going to the Super Bowl.
I do have a bet. I do have a futures that I placed back in August for a Bucks Ravens Super Bowl. Just shout that out right now. It's never gonna happen, but 1/2 might. Anyway.
So yeah, let's see what the helmet picked.
Let's see what the helmet says. Let's see what they got. It'll be interesting to see here. Bucks, Commanders, tomorrow night, 8 p.m.
All I know is at the end of this week, 6 teams' helmets are going on the board for the rest of the year.
You can't see me dancing, but I'm dancing. I'm dancing right now because helmet picked the Commanders. Let's go. I'm super excited and stoked for that because helmet's been wrong a lot. So, but we'll see. It's hard to say. Again, we got to play defense, and then the offense has got to come out and wake up. The last game of the season felt like they knew exactly what we wanted to do, which was throw it to fucking Mike early and often. And we didn't change off of doing anything, And then finally they were like, well, guess what? We can't fuck around and lose this game,
No, it was just scary because like you also know going into that game that you need to win that.
Right.
Because the Atlanta Falcons are playing the Panthers. Right. So, I mean, yeah, the Panthers won eventually, but like you didn't know that. Like to show up how they did in the first half, it was a little scary.
Yeah. I mean, they knew how to pick our defense apart, which is the scary part, right? Like they knew exactly what we were going to do defensively.
You play each other 2 times a year. It's like your biggest rival. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So
1 second.
Mm-hmm. So it was just a little worrisome chat, but it's fine. It's fine. Look, we always play the Saints fucking weird. We lost to the Saints 2 years in a row back in 2020, and that year was a good year for us. Just throwing that out there.
Big storyline that I know you don't really care about, but obviously the Lattimore matchup again. They get the Evans Lattimore matchup in the playoffs. First time with the Commanders.
Yeah,
that'll be fun to watch.
If the Commanders are dumb enough to put Lattimore all over Mike, go ahead. That's fine. They have good matchups between them, we're not worried about it. Like Lattimore's had good games against Mike. Mike's had great games against Lattimore. It's fine. Like if that's what they think is going to be their secret weapon to beating us this time, I would be more worried about their like 29th ranked run defense and Bucky Irving saying buck 'em up, and I can't wait for that. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's where we need to rely on is that their run defense not very good, like not very good. Our run offense very good. So like styles make fights, and that's got to be the style for the game. We got to come out and play bully ball. from the beginning on offense and be like, hey, guess what? This is the playoffs. Mike don't got to catch shit other than for some people's parlays, but Mike ain't got to do shit. Let's just fucking hand the ball 50 times. Let's play clock control ball. Let's not get into their fucking game where we want to let them be able to run around and do all this. No, keep our defense nice and rested. Those guys are just coming back. They're going to need some time. So we'll see. That would be my game plan. Obviously, everything goes according to plan, then perfect. That's great. But it'll be what do we need to adjust and do for sure. And then the worst game, simply just because of the circumstances and everything going on in LA, is the Vikings in LA, which they can't even play in LA due to multiple reasons. And that sucks. So hopefully everyone out in LA that we know is trying to stay safe.
Obviously safety first, but like,
yes.
take the tragedy out to like get a home field game and then you can't even play at home. That sucks. But like, obviously you can't control Mother Nature.
Yeah.
But like, it just sucks. Hopefully that doesn't affect them. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Inspired football is a hell of a thing to have. When you're playing for a city that has burned down to the ground and you've got probably the defensive rookie of the year, and you've got all this stuff. That might be the dumbest comment I've ever seen. Sure they can. Somebody smoked too much weed. Oh man, hate to say it, but the Rams need a Green Bay and Commanders wet to get a home playoff game this season. Well, you can hate to say it all you'd like. I don't see it happening. If they wanted that, they should have won last week. Omega, if they wanted a home playoff game and not have to deal with a tragic fire mess over there for sure. So this is going to be an interesting one. I like what we got going on here. I like the Rams. I think everyone else likes the Vikings. What do you think? You think Sam Darnold gets it done? Obviously.
I mean, I don't know if it's Sam Darnold more so. Just like, yeah, I think the running game will be good. I think their defense will step up. I have it being like an 18-14 game. So
close game. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's interesting. The Rams have played everybody difficult and tough, and I think they're going to come out and play inspired. I like what they can do with Puka and Cooper Kupp. I think Kupp's like, hey, my time to shine right now. And yeah, they got plenty of offense, but their defense is what I'm keying in on. And I don't know if the Vikings will put up 2 goose eggs in a row like that. The Detroit's defense played out of their minds, like unheard of. Haven't seen Detroit's defense play like that since like the 80s or some shit. It was incredible what they did last week. So Detroit needs the day off, that's for sure, because they blew their load. But this one is it's what's going to be scary and interesting, all together at the same time. So I'm excited to see it. I like what we got going on. Let's see what we got.
Yep. All right.
Helmet likes the Vikings. Hammer the fucking Rams. Yeah, that's great for the Rams. It's great for the Rams. Look at that. I bet Omega was ready to go ahead and hit that button. Well, I bet Omega had the override ready. He was sitting there at the ready. Oh, man. Oh, man. So I'm excited for this. This slate of games. Let's see. You did some parlays, right? You did some parlays that we could pick. Here are your winners, chat. Take your screenshots right now. Go ahead. Take this to the bank. You know what I mean? All too well. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Okay.
Just zoom out real quick for me here.
Let's see what we got here.
So I did
Perfect.
I did a 12-piece for quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers. I took, obviously, for quarterbacks, it's pretty simple. You got to pick the quarterback. But I took one person from each team to do something. The same thing. I got each quarterback in each game passing for 200 yards. Probably not going to happen, but I'm hoping for some good football this weekend. And to do that, I need some passing yards. I need some rushing yards. I need some sacks and interceptions. I want it all. It's the playoffs. Show me why you're there. So here you go. I got Lamar. Yep, exactly. So yep, there you go. All the starting quarterbacks from the AFC. Let's go to the next one. I got all the quarterbacks from the NFC all going for 200 yards. Um, let me just. I didn't get the screenshot in there. Let me just go to
Laser
that real
rocket
quick.
arms. Laser rocket arms is what we're expecting. Lots of offense. We want to see good games this week, and we want to see people slinging the ball. You know,
So $5 to win 292.
nice. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at those odds. I mean, that's incredible. It's
Yep.
interesting. Two same game parlays. Look at that.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll be keeping an eye on that. If you know, if the first 6 hit, should have a decent payout. So we'll see what happens there.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of. We talked briefly about it before we started. I'm not a fan of the whole. All the AFC games will be done before the NFC games even start.
Very
I
strange.
don't really like that. It's very weird to me. I like the old system where with N back and forth.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be different, but yeah, that's what I got for the quarterbacks. The running backs differ a little bit just depending on the odds it was given me. You got Joe Mixon going for 50 and J.K. Dobbins both going for 50. They're obviously your bell cows. J.K. Dobbins came out of nowhere this year. I like, that he was able to stay healthy for the majority of the year. He did have a few games where I think he missed, but nothing season ending, thankfully. Derrick Henry went very low for him. I think to even start getting the good odds was at like 70 yards, but I went for 50. Najee Harris, even at 40, was at like negative 100. So they're thinking that could be questionable for him to get 40. But I'm thinking it's playoff times, baby. Show up. Give me
Yep.
that 40. James Cook, 40 seems kind of doable, especially since I have them winning in the fourth quarter. I have him going over 40 because they're just going to give him the ball in the fourth quarter a lot.
Yeah, I like him going over 80. Not gonna lie. I mean, if he ain't approaching 100 by the end of the day, the Broncos have done something very, very well, and some of y'all are very, very excited.
Yeah. The running back situation in Denver for me is weird. I'm not really a Broncos fan. Haven't been keeping up with them too much, but the odds on the other guys weren't very good. So I just took a 25-yard here. I mean, at any given time, any running back could break a big one or even a 20-yarder. So I went for 25 on Estime. Let's go to the next one.
Yep.
The NFC side, Barkley, again, the odds were just terrible at 50, so it forced my hand to go at 70. Even at like 50, it was at negative 1,000. So I kind of, yeah. So
wow.
it's telling you that he's going to get like 90 yards every game.
So they got a
Josh
no-brainer
Jacobs
over there. That's what they think. No-brainer for Barkley at 50 yards. Wow.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs, 50 yards. I mean, anything could happen, right? He can come out early and like tweak something, right? But I mean, that's the sports gambling for you. Josh Jacobs, 50 yards. Bucky Irving, 50. Brian Robinson Jr. at 40. Carrion Williams at 50. Now, here's the thing. I wanted to take Aaron Jones at 40 just because I haven't really liked too much of his running lately. But I went under 59.5. I don't really like unders, but I thought it was the Monday game. If all the first 10 things happen, I probably have a pretty decent cash out. So we'll go with it by then. That is a 5 to pay 350.
Woo. Woo. We like it. We like that one a lot. That's a good one. Very
and
nice.
Then, that was, let's see. This is the receivers.
Yep.
Yeah. This one, I think the odds kind of told me that these are all likely to happen because I put a $5 on it and it only pays out 115.
Yeah.
So the books are telling me this is probably going to happen.
Yep.
I'll be fine with 115 though. I mean, you can't. Anytime you're winning, right? So Nico Collins, clear cut number 1 there with all the injuries. 5 receptions. They're going to need it to keep up. Lad McConkey, he averages is like 7, so 5 is a no-brainer there. George Pickens laid a goose egg last week. I think he needs to not do that this week.
We'll
Mark
see.
Andrews, I heard Flowers isn't playing, so Mark Andrews is going to show up. He'll get his 3. I think if the Broncos are going to keep it interesting, Sutton's going to have to be involved. 4+ for him. Khalil Shakir, 4 for him. He's been the number one option the last few weeks with all the injuries they've had. I think that continues. I like these two with Reed and Brown both getting 4. I like Evans and McLaurin both getting 4. McLaurin's a weird one. He's either going to get you a goose egg or he's going to have a really good game. And then Cooper Kupp, again, there's been a few games where he hasn't shown up. So I'm hoping that isn't the case today. I was going to take Puka, but even at 6 catches, it was at like negative 500. Like his odds are ridiculous. So I took Cooper Kupp instead. And then Jordan Addison, I feel like whenever I take Jefferson, Addison has a great day. So I was going to take Jefferson. So, I'll take it Addison this time.
Last minute change. What's up, Vinkage? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday.
What's up, buddy?
Hopefully you're enjoying everything that's going on right now. We're just getting through some of these parlays. I love them.
There was one more that I just took recently. I took a weekly special for $2 to pay $2.52, which means it's probably not happening.
Right.
Each team to score 1 rushing touchdown in the first set of wildcard games. So 12 rushing touchdowns. But if you go back and look at the running backs, it's very, very possible.
Mixon, Dobbins, Henry, Najee, maybe. James Cook, Audric Estime. Never heard of him. Oh, Bo Nix. Yeah, he could run one in, right? Josh Allen could run one in. Yeah. Okay. Barkley, Hurts for sure. Jacobs, Love, I see it. Irving, Bucky. Baker for sure. Yeah.
Brian Robinson and Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels for sure. Kyron Williams, Aaron Joy. We give 2 rushing touchdowns to Jaden Daniels game week 1. So he's gonna kill us on the ground.
So
for sure.
$2 for a chance at $2.50. Why not?
Smart. I love these bets, chat. I like them. I like most of these a lot. Not enough to tail them just yet. Not sure about individual people. I'll probably do some as I get closer to the games, as they get closer to getting started. This is one that I did like.
I'm definitely gonna do that when the game starts, the outcome of the drives. Think of live game parlays.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Live games. Addicted. You know what I mean? Addicted. So this is the one parlay that I put in. I thought I was doing all 3 games today, and then I realized there's only 2. So technically, I'm doing a couple of them that sneak into tomorrow. But basically, it's pretty simply put. This is this is just today's games. Did I do it right? I think I screwed up and then I didn't do it right. No, I screwed up. Yeah, should be Texans, Chargers, and then that one there. Yeah, I screwed this up. So this is not. Yeah. So this is the Texans money line, and it's a 6-piece, and I'm trying to follow it myself. Texans money line, Ravens money line, Bills money line. All right, so there we go. So there it is. Those 3 things, right? So Bills, Ravens, Chargers for the AFC, and then I've got the over in each of the games, right? So the money lines plus the overs, little 5-piece chicken nugget turned me into 109. Odds aren't like out of this world, but it felt pretty good to me. So I'm hoping for a lot of offense, and I'm hoping for these teams obviously to win. My picks to win. So money where your mouth is, you know what I mean? You can't just yap. You can't just yap. You know what I mean? Can't just do it. How are we doing, Chattius? Welcome in. Who are we picking for the Commanders versus the Bucks? Tampa Bay. Ain't no way, my guy. Ain't no way. But Lady Bam actually was the only trader, and of course our helmet, which randomly picks the games and is picked wrong almost half the time, is over there. Absolutely. Wapo, I don't know what memes are. Okay, I'm old. I'm not a Gen Alpha like you. All right, dude. I don't know what these means. It's Tampa Bay. Get it right. You feel it in your bones. You think it's the Commanders. Well, good for you. I would challenge you to look at the tape. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at the tape. You know what I mean? Look at tape. You know what I mean? Hear
Hear
you
me
out.
out,
Oh, what do you
boys.
got? What do we got? Oh my
The
God. Here
Colts,
we
aren't,
go.
the Colts
Look.
aren't in it no more.
Yeah, hear me out. Hear me out. Anthony Richardson comes in. Oh, what are we hearing you out on? What are we hearing you out? Oh man, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just joking. I just don't know what that particular emote means. I have no idea. But apparently it means Scampa Bay. So Ravens money line with a Bateman touchdown and a Henry touchdown.
Yeah, I can see it.
It ain't terrible. It ain't terrible. What would the odds be on
Especially
something like that? Let's see.
with Flowers not playing today.
Right. No, yeah, there's definitely no Flowers. What would the odds be on that? So we got Ravens, you got Ravens money line, right? We got anytime TD for Henry, anytime TD for Bateman. And what are we sitting at here? So this wouldn't even let me parlay these things together. Look at that. That's dumb. That's dumb. Can't even do it. Can't even do it. You know what I mean? Can't even do it.
Go.
Chargers money line, Mixon touchdown, and a Lad touchdown. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. I might do some of those things. I might do some of those
Bateman,
things for sure.
Derek, and the money line of the Ravens.
Yeah. I just want to see what the odds would be. It literally won't let me do it. I think you're onto something because the books are like, nah, I ain't doing that. You're cooked. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Down scores anytime Derrick Henry and Bateman. Let's say a little 25, a little 20 on it. It'll win you 61.
All right, so it's like plus 220 for plus 175 plus 180. You know, that's not bad. You literally
Plus
did it.
3.
I don't know. I also it won't log me in. It's fighting with me, telling me it doesn't know where I'm at and located. It's pissing me off. This draft.
Yeah, it's plus 308 right now.
Yeah. Please do. Plus 308. Okay. All right. Ain't bad. Ain't bad. It's not a bad one. Will I do it? I don't know. We'll see. We will definitely see where that shakes out. Am I still in here? Can I still do my pick? I can do a pick 6 or 2. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we'll do a lot more. Make sure join up the DraftKings group bet if you're not out there. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna post my picks, post my winners. I'll probably do a kickers one. Not gonna lie. You know what? We're gonna do a kickers one live on stream.
ESPN one real quick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I need to sign up for that too at some point. Because I haven't done it myself either. So maybe I'll do it live here on stream. So for kicking points, we've got 4 kickers we can choose. I'm gonna do it because I love the kicking points. So yes, all day long. Give me more here. I don't love this one.
You can change it to the all weekend too.
Oh, is it all games?
No, at the top where it says go up to the right, where it says today.
Gotcha.
I think there's a way to change it to where you can.
All week. Here it is. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate that. We're gonna do a kicking one live on stream because I've had such good luck with the kicking ones. I think I'm literally 1 out of 3 hitting it. You bet 20 to win 601. Let's go. We love that. All right, so kicking points. Here we go. So who do we got? Oh man. All right. So the Rams kicker. I like this guy a lot too. Cardi for sure. Give me him. Denver field goals. You know what? Give me field goals. I like this. I see him getting to 13, and that's 2 field goals and a touchdown. Absolutely. Yeah, I see us getting about 40 points. So yeah, let me get Chase McLaughlin in there. Absolutely. Justin Tucker. This could be another giant field goal game for these guys. Like we said earlier, I love it. This is 5 picks. This is 5 picks, I believe, right? This is another little 5er. We did 5 last time. We're going to do 5 this time. We're going to do, I wanted to do a total of 20. To win 200, this is what we did last time. So let's go ahead and hit it. This one hit last time and was a huge one right there. Always allow well on this site. I may have to hit a button. Super sorry. Okay, no, it was fine. Okay, cool. It worked. Yeah, I just want to make sure it worked. Boom. There it is. It worked. We're all good. Everything's fantastic. So I'm glad that worked right there. Then let's bring up the ESPN one for sure. And let's see what I can do here.
Yeah, this is free for everybody. So if you're in here
this is
and
free.
you want to show us what you know, I put together through ESPN app the playoff challenge where you pick every game all the way to the Super Bowl, and you tell us who you think is going to win the Super Bowl. Kind of like a March Madness bracket, but just for the NFL playoffs.
Like it. I like it. So this looks like this is your bet, Extreme Gunna, I believe. While I bring this up, let's take a look at a quick review. So okay, gotcha. So you did all 6 pieces added together. I got you. You did all 6 pieces added together. Well, or is this 3 pieces? I can't quite tell.
That's 2 3 pieces. Yep.
2 3 pieces.
All together.
Okay, rock and roll.
All together. Yep.
All together. Okay, it's all together. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So you need all 6 of those things to happen, which will be great. And then let me go here. Let me go here. I am not going to remember my ESPN password, so I'm going to have to sign up for this right afterwards. Fuck. So, yeah, this is going to be a good luck getting me into this. But yeah, this is the link. Let me make sure I share it out there for everybody. Feel free if you want to join. This is free McGee. No money to get entered in. Come in and see what you can do. We got Omega in there. We got Bam Bam in there. I'm going to be in there very, very soon. I just got to get logged in so I can come join this group. So yeah, what is it? What are we picking? The winner of each game for the entire playoffs?
Yeah. So when you go to click the tab there, it's going to ask you for the password to enter. It's going to be SST picks.
All lowercase?
Yeah. I don't think it matters, but yeah, all lowercase for purposes. And then, yeah, basically you're going to pick all the wildcard games. And then if you've ever filled out a March Madness bracket, it's the same thing. Those teams then get situated into the next divisional round. You pick who you think is going to pick the divisional round. Those teams go to the conference championship. And then you think who's going to go to the Super Bowl. And then at the end of it, you pick who wins the Super Bowl and how many points are scored in the total amount of playoffs. So every single game, I think I put like 900 and something. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
It's pretty simple. Yeah, that's like the tiebreaker. So if there's like a tiebreaker between 2 teams or 2 people, that's the tiebreaker points.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get logged in right now.
The other thing I wanted to do, I guess they're not doing it anymore, which is unfortunate because that was really fun. Where you draft a fantasy team, like a daily DraftKings style, and that's your team for the whole playoffs. And if one of your players get eliminated, then they're out of your team. And then at the end of the playoffs, so like your quarterback could, if you pick like golf, obviously he's not playing this week, but if you think he's going to go far, you would take him, and then he gets you points all the way till the end.
Yep,
that was fun.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun, and I'm sad I did not get to participate in that. So, all right, I got logged back in on my phone. I just got a new phone also, so I wasn't logged in even on my phone. But now I can go here and go to general chat. I'm gonna do it right on my phone. See if this works for everybody. Let me hit log in again. This is free to sign up for. All you need is your own ESPN account, and you can get right in. Feel free to hop right in. Let me hit refresh. Let me join the group.
Let me just so basically, let's see if that shows up there. Yep. So you go in there, you pick the winner of each game, and then it takes you to the divisional round. Pick the winner all the way to the finals, and then in the Super Bowl, it's going to ask you how many points you have, or how many points you think are going to be scored in the whole playoffs. I think I took like 852, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I'll have to see what I can do to get in here. We'll take a look at it and see what I got. So,
all right, but I think. Do we have anything else we want to talk about? I think we'll be back next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday that works for me. Yeah, absolutely. Let me do this real quick.
Sweet.
And we should be good to go from there, hopefully. But yeah, okay. All right. I have no idea what the heck's happening right now. It is not letting me join. It's very, very strange. So, but anyway, we'll get in.
And again,
all right, cool.
Yeah. And if you, again, it's in the Discord, passwords in chat. It's SST picks. It's free, just for fun. Because we love smack talking around here. That's just for smack talk. And yeah, I think I'm good. We'll see you next Saturday.
Sounds good. Take care. Bet responsibly. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a blast. Follow our socials. This won't be the last. See you next week. Same time, same place. Bet responsibly. Keep a steady pace. Pace. Thanks for tuning in, hope you had a blast. Follow our socials, this won't be the last. See you next week, same time, same place. Bet responsibly, keep a steady pace.